Geniuses in particular, because more so than other teams, they're ones to run without a tank. And against LeBlanc, a team full of squishies is a scary thought.
Right, and we usually see, you know, as EG does what they do, they switched Inox kind of more tanky towards the end. In the beginning of the split, they allow him to go back to those carries again. It worked out a little bit for him. He did have good plays. Those kills were brought to him in the beginning, so it kind of flowed into EG. But when we saw EG had to go to the kills, that's when LMQ started to take ahead. You saw them just kind of taking pole belter out as he would come by raids, or they were hunting, looking for
yeah. And let's be fair, having Inox play carries and gank for him competitively is what got them back into the LCS. That was their main strategy throughout beating Cloud9 Tempest. It just didn't work against LMQ, who throughout the promotion tournament were the strongest team in there by far. They really made a statement when they dismantled XTG 3-0. And they're going to hope to make a statement in the LCS. They don't actually have the most difficult schedule this week, so there's a good chance they come out of this with a very powerful round.
It would be a great start. The fans as well want to see it. They've kind of thought there was the LMQ hype train to get on now. There was the C9 hype train to get on. There may not be any hype trains this season, which is pretty cool because everybody has a chance to kind of blow up the standings.
Yeah. There are so many bandwagons or hype trains, whatever you want to call them, on every team because everyone thinks their roster change. This is the one that's going to make the team the best. We're going to get to see Dignitas with Shifter and Zion. How's that going to affect things? I mean, even Complexity coming in here, great unknowns. Many people wrote them off before they could make it in. They're here too. Where's that train?
Where's that train indeed? All right, we're going to send it over to the guys at the analyst desk to break down LMQ's big North American LCS debut.
Thank you very much, Riv. So LMQ started the season off tied for first place, now one of 3 teams to win here. And they look very good. They're one of 3 teams with an unmodified roster over the last couple of months there. They look coordinated, as Jot talked about. Scary team.
Yeah, and they should. They've been playing together for a long time. They all made the move over here together, and that really should bring a team together. It definitely has. They're a very cohesive unit.
Yeah, one thing I actually really liked was there's an interview with one of the players who says, I want to win the Season 4 World Championship for America, right? They're coming in and they're fully embracing that culture too, which is, I like that. I was always like, well, you know, with the teams sort of importing themselves over, choosing to be an American team and coming from China, are they going to make the transition to be an American team? I think it's actually their goal here. And so it's a team it's going to be a fun team to watch as they grow through.
Yeah, and this game particularly, I have to say, they had a really good plan. This Pobelter versus Xiao Xiao was obviously a very crucial matchup to them. They had an early roam after taking the side turret, sending 2 people mid to get that kill on Pobelter. And that's where that CS lead that they were talking about, Xiao Xiao over Pobelter, because he got pressured early. And that wasn't the last time that they showed up mid either.
No.
They set the top laner there. Everybody repeat ganks at Pobelter. You can see it definitely flustered Pobelter. He had an off game.
Yeah, he missed a lot of ultis. There was deaths where he just didn't cast on a teammate, or times where he got checked out without casting on himself or getting silenced. And I do want to keep talking about the rotation in the mid lane though, because we've had this evolution of the lane swap metagame, right? So back in like Season 2, it's like, well, you freeze it out, you 2-on-1, maybe you dive the guy if he defends his turret. Then we fast forward to like the beginning of Season 4 here, and it's like, oh, it's like 4v0s, and you go hard for the turrets, you kill 2 of them, then you reset your lanes. Now we're at a point where it's slowed down substantially. You've got like 2-on-0. When you've got a 2-on-0, you can leave the AD carry by himself, and the support can go roam. Like now on 2-on-0s, now the mid laner's got all the attention instead of none of the attention, because people are freed up to go to the fun how it's kind of transition.
And he should know that because he knows everyone's on that bottom side.
Yeah.
What you got to do is have either ward coverage or play to the other side of the map where you actually have control. So let's bring up a replay here, so that we get something on the screen for you guys and see what we're talking about. This one is the early kill onto No Name after the invade, I believe. So this is just this is just one ward here from EG that gets Snoop the ability to set this one up. By the way, there's that one pink ward in the river by Dragon. And Snoop bought very early, and he spent a lot of time getting down there and positioning that vision. That's how important vision is and how close EG are to making a comeback. You see, they get 2 kills off of this. That one pink ward in the little pixel bush down there awards them a huge boost of confidence, a big comeback in this. And you can see, at that time, LMQ actually had regular vision wards all over the jungle.
Yeah.
That's why No Name goes for this invade, because he feels confident that they have complete control over it. They can see everything. He's catching them off guard. But he doesn't walk through that tiny bush, doesn't see the pink ward. It costs him his life as well as North's life.
Yeah, I'm surprised that, like, I know at the beginning of the season we're like harping on it. It's like, man, you guys gotta move through that brush and attack move through it. It's still happening due to the NALCS, maybe you haven't learned yet. Guys, those brushes are very important. Yeah, and that was kind of the story of this game is, and I know Chat talked about it in the commentary, is that LMQ was kind of playing everything else right, but EG was like finding these fights. And, like, the actual battles tended to go EG's way for the first 20 minutes or so. They kept finding team fights that worked out, and when you got Thresh looking for a Kog'Maw, you tend to have pretty good team fights. LMQ, though, they managed to find so many good pickoffs, though. They would flank around, Xiao would make individual plays, and that was how they got the win.
Yeah, I do want to talk more about Xiao. Revisiting this LMQ using the pick advantage and vision advantage, because Xiao on LeBlanc, obviously they want to get him ahead early. They want to send an assassin at a split pusher. That's the oldest way of dealing with split pushers. You send a more powerful assassin to kill him. Kale, this new Kale build, a lot has been said about it. This is a purely AoE either for shoving a wave really fast or for team fighting. This is not the same old Kale build. You do not have your death cap, you do not have a Lich Bang. You can't burst people down. You have to play it differently. And Pobelta, we saw, he flashes in, tries to get a kill with the Q, does not turn out for him. Yeah. This Kale build is all about damage over time. It's sustained damage. Yes. You play against a LeBlanc, you have to either use your ult on yourself very early before you get silenced, or you're not going to have any damage because you need to be auto-attacking the entire time.
Exactly. So, you know, we talked about Kill going for the team fight build. EG were winning team fights. We have a second replay, actually, is EG winning a Dragon fight around 14 minutes in. And a lot of it is really awesome. That clip on your screen. It starts out with Crapo being amazing. If we want to actually roll this clip out,